Hey guys, Alex from Moonlight Tarot here with a new pick a card, and hopefully I have figured out how to use this stitching app, so fingers crossed it will be a normal stitched video, like stitched piles and so on, so you won't have to wait for me in between the piles. And I'm really trying hard to improve my YouTube channel with better video, more pick a cards and diversify topics. So let me know what you think about it. I do value each like and comment that you give. I'm stressing out because I really need your support right now, guys. I know that a lot of you have been going through a lot lately, and 2020 was not very kind to me and my family as well. My dad has been through another heart attack. My parents, they're rather old, they're in their 70s now, and my nephew has been in and out of hospital. He has been through 4 open brain surgeries within the last 7 months time, and now he's waiting for another one, while being connected to a special machine that is helping him live. Yay! So I really kind of need this channel to be going. I'm searching for other ways to balance my income, but since the channel was my main source of income for a long time, but it suffered during my absent time while I was mourning the loss of my Ross, and it's been not doing good. Really not been doing good. Haven't been doing good. Well, yeah, it's not doing good now, and I am looking for ways to balance it, of course, but I really need some time, and I would appreciate each like and comment that you give me. Every interaction with the video that you give me is really helpful, and I cannot stress it enough. If you can share it, it would be great as well. So today we're having the Saturn, like, since we're in the Saturn retrograde, and I spoke about it several times, and I see a lot, like with my clients and with my friends and with myself, a lot of situations where painful lessons are being brought to the surface, brought to us. And again, a lot of people asking me if it can be avoided. Unfortunately, no. So it's really important for us to see what Saturn retrograde is trying to show us, because he's not punishing us, he's trying to show us what we need to learn. So that's why I'm doing this reading today, the recurring lesson, and some of you asked for this as well. I decided to combine the recurring lesson and what Saturn retrograde is trying to show you, because usually Saturn is bringing those lessons up for us, right? So this is what we're checking today, and we have 4 piles and my favorite spiritual deep tarot deck with black cats. So for pile number 1, we have this pink quartz crystal. For pile number 2, we have the... What's up with my brain? This is fluorite, of course. Why do I forget this word all the time? I don't know. The amethyst one for pile number 3, and the clear crystal quartz for pile number 4. So choose your crystal, choose your pile, and I will see you in timestamps. You can find all the necessary information down below in the description box. Hey, those who chose pile number 1 with this pink quartz crystal, let's see. So we're checking the recurring lesson, what Saturn retrograde is trying to show you, and we are in the Saturn retrograde season till October 11. So what we have here is the Death, the Temperance, the Sun, a lot of major arcanas, the 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 8 of Swords. Your actions are bound by fear, my friends. This is what Saturn is trying to show you. So that your spirit guides together with Saturn is trying to guide you through your fears. You are being guided through. It feels like you're being showed what you need to do next, but by not going there, you're postponing the final stages of your transformation, the transformation that's gonna help you shine, that's gonna help you open your potential, that's gonna really improve your life. but you are being led to the path that is scaring you, and your actions are really bound by this fear. It doesn't necessarily that you're really like fearful, no, but sometimes we have this inner avoidance tactics, and yeah, we try to come up with other solutions, with other things that are less scary. We're trying to explain to us why we're not doing this or that, but there is a lot of fear. There is a lot of fear of maybe of like coming to the light. I feel like in this case it's like fear of coming to the light, but if you do your life, if you do follow this yearning, this nudge, this guidance, your life will improve greatly. So let's see what else you need to know about this reoccurring lesson in your life. You have a lot of ideas. And well, at least two, but you have a lot of, I feel like you may be multi-talented and you get so many things going, and you're like, I want to do this, then I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you may be dropping things before you reach some results, some serious results, some success, because we also have the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you kind of you may be one of those people, maybe you have like attention deficit disorder, or you just lack focus, or it's hard for you to work for a long time on something because like you have so many ideas, and if they're not working out right away like this, you're like moving to the next one, moving to the next one, moving to the next one. But again, there is at least one thing that you know you need to be working on, but it's scary. Maybe failing at this path is scary, maybe even going there, trying it's scary. I don't know what is actually the limitation that you have in your mind, but sticking to something for a long time, it's difficult for you, and you need to try sticking with things, with projects, with your ideas a little bit longer, because your ideas, they are valid, at least some of them are valid, but they need more effort, more investment from you. Let's see some oracle cards. What else? Angel of Time, Angel of Memory. Yeah, interesting. Time is essential here. I feel like time and focus more than the memory. Relax the hold of darkness and be it cause. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Yeah, guys, you're giving up too soon. You're giving up too soon on things, and kind of Saturn is trying to show you that you need to, maybe Saturn is trying to limit you, to slow you down, because he's trying to show you, honoring your energy and the growth, that you need to invest more of your time, more of your effort into something meaningful. And there is at least one, with you it may be multiple, of course, at least one worthwhile project or thing or idea for you to follow, for you to dive into, for you to really focus on. And again, the more energy you're going with the Six of Pentacles, the more you're going to invest, the more result you're going to get, the more stability you're going to get in life, whatever kind of stability is important for you. But yeah, guys, it's like you're either switching or from thing to thing too quickly, or avoiding doing one important thing by doing many other and dropping them along the way, because they're not really what you want to be doing. There is one thing that you want to be doing, maybe two, but rarely one person can focus on more than that. But you're not going there, and you'll be distracting yourself with other stuff, not allowing this growth to happen, not allowing the growth you're capable of to happen. Anything else? Oh yeah, yep. Pile number one. You have a lot. Yeah, you definitely have a lot of talents, but there is one main one that is kind of demanding your attention, demanding your attention. You haven't been committing to yourself. You haven't been committing. It's like either you're changing jobs, or maybe you're changing hobbies, or you're changing ventures, you're changing things, like you're acting like this player with something that is important to your future. Instead of building something over time, you're like, I'm gonna do this for a week, that for a week, that for a month, this for another month, and something that you're jumping from one thing to another. You're not being committed. And Saturn is kind of trying to show you that this is your pattern: avoiding commitment, but in your case it's not commitment to people. Maybe it is to people as well, but mostly I see here you're avoiding commitment to important things in your life, to jobs, to hobbies, to your talents. And there's at least one thing, and you know what it is, that is requiring your commitment. And Saturn may be cutting other options for you to have no other doors to open, you know? So stop being a player with your dreams and with your talents and with your future, because the only person you're playing is yourself here. So to have a serious progress, to start shining, you do have a potential to really shine. Again, the Magician, guys. Like the universe right now, your spirit guides and everything are trying to make you see your potential. But again, the potential is not being realized in a week or in a month. You need to really fight for something. Again, we're having this energy. You have to fight for something that important. Choose one. It's like what my mom once told me. It like, she quoted somebody, but I don't remember who, unfortunately. She said that I'm also a multitasker. I'm also like, have so many things I'm interested in. But she reminded me of this, that to stand out, you need to limit yourself. To stand out in something, you need to limit yourself. You cannot stand out if you're running into 10 different directions at once. You will stay in the same place then. You have to choose. And when you grow one thing, when you grow one business, when you grow one talent, when you get some results, when you make it steady, you can add another one. But you have to limit yourself to stand out in something that you're doing. You need the commitment. And you can truly shine. And this is what the universe is trying to show you. They're trying to show you your main talent, your main potential. And from what I learned in life, our talents, they're kind of like exploring and bringing these talents to the world are our main tasks, our karmic tasks in this life. So yeah, guys, commitment to your talents and dreams. This is what Saturn is trying to ask from you. Well, this is really interesting. Let me know what your talents are. I have so many talented people, so many talented subscribers. This is amazing. Like, let me know what you think about this reading. Let me know what your talents are. And if you want to make sure about your personal situation, the information how to have a personal reading with me is down below in the description box. I decided to prolong my spring special, so it's now summer special. Don't miss out on it. And talk to you soon. We are moving to pile number 2 now. Hey, those who chose pile number 2 with this fluorite crystal. So let's see. We're checking what is the reoccurring lesson in your life that is Saturn retrograde is trying to show you, trying to get your attention to. Whoa. Pile number 2. We have the Judgment, the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the Tower, the Fool, the Emperor, and the Page of Swords. In your case, Saturn is kind of, how to say, is really trying to get your attention. And what I learned from my experience, I'm also very stubborn. When we're not listening to the nice messages, to messages being delivered to us nicely, Saturn is not being nice anymore. So if you're not listening to his whisper, he is beginning to yell. And when he's yelling like some unexpected and really how to say, things that you cannot ignore are happening in your life. In your case, I feel like Saturn is really tired of you not listening to him, so he is delivering the messages roughly in your situation. So if something painful happened with you recently, this is a way of Saturn to draw your attention to his messages. So please listen, because he will not stop talking. He's not mean, he's not bad. He's delivering our karma, our lessons to us, and you can't really avoid it. So if you keep avoiding it, it will be like a rubber band effect, and it will only come harder next time. So I would suggest you listening, because then again, look back what happened within the last month approximately. This is him yelling at you, trying to get your attention, because you're not listening. There's I want to see more. There's something new you need to start doing, but you're like no, nada, no. I'm not losing my stability. I'm not losing my stability. This is not what I saw for myself. This is not what I want for myself. So there is some kind of control issue. He's trying to talk to you, but you're turning your back towards him, and you're like, not listening, nada. But through not listening him, you are getting rid of some important opportunity for your future. So I feel like Saturn is pushing you towards, I don't know, if you're choosing between university, he's pushing you towards a different university, not the one that you've chose for yourself. If you're choosing the job, or you have a job, but you have an offer or an idea, something where you have to start anew, completely new. You're being stubborn and you're not listening, you're not following, but this is something that you're truly going to love. So he's kind of trying to show you that you are being mistaken in your stubbornness, that this path will bring you again, how to say, this path will bring you more joy and even more stability. But you need to let go of the vision of the future that you have for yourself, because for right now you're like, no, I'm not listening. But he's trying to show you a better option, not worse, not harder, better, more profitable, more stable. But your anxiety, your fear of losing control, and not the control, we don't have control over our own lives. We have an illusion of control, but you cannot let go of this illusion of control, and to try the option he's offering you. And it's, how to say, it's not gonna work out for you the best possible way. You think that you're doing what's best for you, but it's not true. It's not true. Angel of punishment. Angel of connection. And by the way, you guys, pile number 2, I feel like, well, it's not punishment, it's him trying to call you, trying to tell you, yelling at you, because with this collection and collaborative dreaming, okay, dream a beautiful dream. You definitely have a vision, and you definitely have a very strong intuition. Okay, yeah. Masculine and feminine, interesting, coming together. You have a very strong intuition, a very strong spiritual team, and they're trying to push you, lead you, guide you, show you, and you're like, no, it's either my way or the highway, so get out of my mind, I'm not listening. So there's very strong control issue here, and well, cannot really out stubborn Saturn. I've tried. Like, if you're looking for stubborn people, I'm as stubborn as they get. I've learned in the hard way. This is why I'm stressing it out. I've learned it the hard way. Believe me, you cannot fight Saturn. If Saturn is strong in your chart, if his influence is strong in your life, if you have a lot of retrograde planets, if your life path number 8, if If you have a lot of karmic lessons, you cannot avoid it. You've decided it, you've agreed to it, you've chosen it before coming here, and now you cannot back out. Again, I've tried and I know the results of it. They're no fun. So if you know what I'm talking about, if you know this nudge, this feeling, this calling that is happening, again, your spirit guides working together with Saturn, they're trying to show you a better future, but you're like, no, I have the future, I have the vision, and it will be the way I want it to be. It may be the way you want it to be, but again, they're trying to show you a better way. And here there is a disbalance of energies again. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy, no matter the gender. It's not about the gender, it's about the balance, and your energy right now is not balanced. You have the masculine only, and you're not listening to yourself, you're not listening to your guides, you're not listening to Saturn. So your main lesson here is learning to listen. Really, it's learning to listen, because you have been not listening for a really long time. Maybe it may be happening because your team is very strong, and because you feel like you're not being a normal person. You feel like by having those voices, you're being alienated, you're not being like everybody else, and you may have shut them out completely, because it's hard. It's hard. I know other people who are struggling with their gifts as well. I'm struggling with it as well. Sometimes you really feel like you've gone crazy and you're questioning yourself all the time. And yes, this is a path of highly intuitive, spiritual, mediums, and so on. It's difficult. It may be one of the reasons, or it may be your reason to shut it out. Maybe there is another reason. Maybe you're highly logical and you cannot accept this other part of yours, and you're like, no, this is just crazy, I'm not listening. But again, I've been through this, and I'm both logical and intuitive, and again, I get 2 degrees and so on and so forth. It was very hard for me to accept this side of me, to listen, to learn to understand what's happening, to listen to myself, to listen to my intuition, to listen to my guides. But it kind of changed my life, and the change, it's gonna change you too. So right now you feel like you need to control everything, and you feel abandoned, maybe not seen, not understood, because you are splitting yourself into pieces, and you can only present one piece of yourself to other people, because you're hiding the rest of yourself, because you're not accepting the rest of yourself. And if you choose to learn to listen to spirit guides, to Saturn that's trying to communicate with you, you will be much happier with yourself. You will be much happier in your skin. You will find your tribe eventually, not right away, but eventually you will find them, and you will go from feeling completely alienated to being happy. Anything else? Yeah, we have the Empress in reverse. This is what I felt like. You have the masculine energy, but your feminine is not being accepted by you. Your creative energy is not being accepted by you. You need to learn. You need to learn who you are. You need to learn to balance these things. Again, if you're highly logical, your 2 sides, they don't have to fight. They don't have to fight, really. They can work together, and it's the best possible way for you. One more. Creativity may be scary for you. So you're fighting your own dreams, you're fighting your own hopes, you're fighting your own future, you're fighting yourself, you're fighting your nature, and you got used to being strong. You may have been a neglected child when you were little, or you're just afraid to that other people are gonna learn that you're not like everybody else. Not like everybody else. Or I think it's too colorful right now. Sorry, I need to adjust. I'm trying. Again, I'm learning, guys, so bear with me. So these cards, they're kind of very interesting. They're very colorful on the video, but they're not so colorful without the video, without the camera. And the camera kind of catches the reflections. So you're fighting yourself a lot. You're not accepting yourself. You're not knowing yourself really. And your main message here is start listening to your inner child, to your inner self, to your spirit guides, to Saturn. You have a lot to learn. It is scary, it is confusing. It's confusing as hell, especially in the beginning, but little by little, slowly, you will find the people that will help guide you, that will help you to accept yourself, that will accept you for who you are. But you have to be first to do so, because right now you're running from your own dreams and from your own path. Well, pile number 2, this is what I have for you today. Please let me know what you think about this reading. Please let me know if it resonated with you or not. And I do value each like and comment that you give me. It takes just a moment from you. It means a lot to me. This is what helps this channel going. And if you want to make sure about your personal situation, you may contact me for a personal reading. The information how to do it is down below in the description box. So hope to talk to you soon, and we're moving to pile number 3 now. Hey, those who chose pile number 3 with this amethyst crystal. So let's see, we're checking what is the recurring lesson that Saturn retrograde is trying to show you. And yeah, I already feel like this message can be triggering, but well, if you're easily triggered, please skip this, because we have a lot of Saturn energy here right away. We're starting with the Hermit card, the 9 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength, the Justice, and the 10 of Swords. And I feel like you guys, pile number 3, you may be life path number 8, life path number 9, maybe 7. You do have a lot of karma. You do have a very strong presence of Saturn in your life. And I feel like you've done a lot of work. You've gone through, okay, I'm getting a very specific and maybe weird message, but you may think that Saturn, like sometimes people think that he's mean or something. Yeah, I do personify the planets. For me, they're kind of alive, and they're kind of spirits. We're not talking about the bodies of flying in space. We're talking about spirits that represent the planets, right? So, and I got the message for you that Saturn loves you. So you may feel like your life is hard, like you're doing so much and it's not getting easier, it's struggle upon struggle, but he does love you. That's why he chose kind of you. And yes, his love may be tough, but it is for your benefit, for the benefit of your soul. I'm getting a rush of energy, and also I'm really drawn to this this card, the Wheel of Fortune. And look at this, we see that I feel like your old souls, guys, pile number 3, your old souls, you've been through a lot of reincarnations, you have a lot of experience, and maybe this time it's like compressed, or you're going through a lot of tests, but this time it's like whatever you're going through right now, whatever you have been going through, because I feel like it's like we're talking mostly about the lessons you have received already, and you have received a lot. These lessons, they are helping you to gain special superpowers of seeing things much clearer, much better, much deeper than other people do. Like you already had this superpower. You may have been like thinking out of the box, being unusual in a way, right? But it's like you're sharpening, and you're going through it right now, and the whole your life, one of the main lessons in your life is sharpening your mind, your vision, your understanding. And you are getting this sharpened vision through letting go of things. And letting go doesn't come easy to you. It doesn't come easy to anybody, but for you especially, it's very hard for you to let go, to see that when one door closes, another one opens. It's hard, but I strongly feel like there is a big message for you here, that next life is gonna be easier. I know that we want, for some of you, this life will be easier too. I will need to see more, but overall, very big message that this life, it's compressed experience. And I'm getting so emotional for you. It's compressed experience, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of loss and grief, a lot of lessons. But it will be for you to get to the next level, for you to get elsewhere. Like next time it will not be the same. Let's see more. For you, it's like you're going to the next level of, I don't know, life, to another planet, maybe to another world where life is different, better than here. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Wands, definitely. My fellow 8s, 9s, also 9s and 4s. You may be also number 4. 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Happiness doesn't come easy to you. And you may have a habit, quote unquote, of losing loved ones. Either the painful ends to relationships, or you're losing, like literally losing people. You've lost a lot of people that you've loved in your life, and a lot of relationships, and it's difficult for you to let go of this loss because you have so much of it and grief. But at the core, you this grief, this sadness may be arising to the surface, and you may be, how to say, it may be difficult for you to see the good things now, or the positive things now. But I strongly feel that to balance this hardships, the struggle of your current life, you have been given a very, how to say, the core, the very positive core, that nothing can break you, that even through the biggest struggles, the longest, the most difficult struggles, you will find something beautiful in life. You will find something, like your heart is filled with creative energy of some sort, is filled with love towards life, world, people, all creatures, God, everything. You're filled with love, and your love is finding different ways to show itself, different ways to manifest itself for you. So no matter how difficult your life is, you allow yourself to grieve, but then you stand up, go forward, and you find something, like even if it's the color of the sky, or the green, or the leaves, or a smile of a baby, or a rescued kitty, I don't know, but you are always able to find something beautiful in this life. And this is a very rare quality. Again, it's like you are being, I feel like you are being like made a diamond. That's why you're being so pressured, because your core is diamond. You cannot be broken. And sorry, I'm crying for, I don't know, guys. I feel so much energy coming through for you, but you need to know this, that your core is truly a gem. It cannot be broken, it cannot be destroyed. And the pressure you're receiving right now, it's to make it shine. You see? Sorry, I'm really sorry, but the whatever is coming through made me so emotional. We have the Judgment, the connection. You have very strong connection to your destiny, and to Saturn. He does love you. Again, he does love you, he does care. And again, he's not punishing you or anything. Please don't think this way. Again, the Ascension, the past, present, and future, you are, it may be your last reincarnation in this world, because you're going somewhere else next. And that's why it's so hard. That's why there's so much loss. That's why there are so many things you have to let go of. Seeing the true you. Yeah. Yes, guys. So this is the current life. It's just to make your diamond core shine, and to make you see something, to make you know yourself. So your main task within this life, not just right now, by the way, right now, I feel like for many of you, since there is so much Saturn energy around you, you may be getting some presence from the universe. You may feel lighter, you may feel better, you may, something that you've been wanting for a long time may start align for you finally, because you've done a tremendous amount of work. And again, I feel like for you it's more of a message of to cheer you up and to explain to you why your life is more difficult than life of others, right? Sometimes we compare, we don't need to, but we compare it anyway. But this is like two main things to make your diamond core shine, and for you to see who you are. So again, one of the main things for you is to get to know yourself, to discover all, like to shed all the false skin, to discover all the layers of your talent, of yourself and your true soul, because it's vast, it's big, it's huge. And again, it's like you're shedding something in this life, you're losing a lot, it's very painful, but it's kind of freeing you for you to be able to go to the next level. Let's see what else pile number 3 needs to know. What Saturn wanna tell you? I feel like it's like conversation with Saturn about you. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. One more. I want one more. Very interesting moment here. There are very few equal relationships in your life. You will always be kind of somebody who's giving more, because you have more to give, whether you know it or not, whether you agree with it or not, you do have more. I'm not saying you don't need to seek this equal give and take relationship, but you need to accept that you may be a spiritual teacher for many people, you may be helping, supporting, you may be like a mother type for many people. So it's not that they don't love you, don't value you, or they just don't have as much as you do to give you. You see the point? And again, I'm not talking about toxic relationships, anything, but if this is your pile, you know what I'm talking about. You need to see that several things. The relationships, they will be coming and going from your life. Some people will stay longer, others will stay shorter, but you're holding on to people, holding on to relationships, holding on to imbalanced relationships, while you need to accept that very few relationships, I'm not saying none, I'm saying few, and you need to kind of learn to see which ones have this potential. Very few relationships will be balanced for you. So don't judge others who cannot give you what you can, because again, you are different. You are on another level, right? So but I feel like with time, with age, you will learn how to love them without getting attached to them so badly as you did before, or as you're doing now. So it's taking your love to the next level, getting rid of codependency issues maybe, because the most loving and caring and kind people, they often do have codependency issues. So yeah, I'm one of them. Again, I'm not judging, just sharing information. And you need to, again, love without tying yourself to other people. It's different. Sometimes we tie our happiness, our life too much to having someone particular in our life. But it's not your path, pile number 3. Not this time. Not this time around. Okay, one last message for you for pile number 3. Yeah. You may not like the message. Definitely, I felt in the beginning it will be triggering. So right now it's the most triggering part of it. Again, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Having a family, having a classic life. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying that it will be more difficult for you. So most of you come to this life to be on your own. You can have family, you can have partnerships, but they cannot be your main priority. And if it's triggering you, if you are happily married, you have a lot of kids, again, this is not your message, guys. Simply not your message. I think those who will resonate with it, they know what I'm talking about. So you may have been married and it didn't work out once, and you may have lost your partner, and like you keep losing your family members, you keep losing your loved ones, and it is not to punish you, because in this time, and I do believe we come to life many times, I do believe that in between lives we study, we get theory, we learn a lot, we understand things, we know things, and here we learn how to it's like practice time here. Only here we can truly grow. There we can understand. Here we can truly grow. So you came here to grow through your experience, to learn through your experience, to be to become yourself, your true self, yourself fully. So you may want family so bad, but it's loving yourself. You're not accepting this, you're fighting this, you're being triggered. I'm sure I'm gonna get some dislikes or aggressive comments for it. That's fine. I've been through this. I do understand, because this pile resonates with me a lot as well, and I do understand how painful this message is, how painful these lessons are. I'm not saying it lightly or easily. It's not so easy to say, like I've been crying 5 minutes ago, but you, again, please listen carefully. You can have family, you can have kids, you can have partners. They cannot be your first priority. I'm not saying you have to be egotistical. Your first priority must be spiritual growth and building your soul, your mind, sharpening your mind, gathering the knowledge and understanding, and this you will be doing through discovering yourself, because you have a lot inside of you. So this is self-awareness, self-growth, exploring, growing, so on. If you're not overly attached to your close ones, that's fine. But the moment you're getting overly attached, they become a danger to your mission, and your mission is very important. This you need to understand. You may not be accepting that, like, you need to focus on healing yourself, loving yourself, being strong, independent, to learn something. It's like you can discover very important things, but unfortunately, this time around, you came here to become someone you were meant to become. So again, spiritual teachers, healers, and so on, this pile is for you. Well, guys, pile number 3, this is what I have for you today. Yes, it was a loaded message for sure, and it's going to trigger many of you, but I do welcome every comment and opinion, as long as it is being respectful. And well, I do appreciate every like and comment that you leave me. It takes just a moment from you, but it means a lot to me. This is how you help this channel going. And well, if you want to make sure about your personal situation, the information how to message me, how to contact me for a personal reading is down below in the description box. And we're moving to pile number 4 now. Hey, those who chose pile number 4 with this clear quartz crystal. So let's see the message, the reoccurring lesson, the message that Saturn want to tell you. Like in pile number 3, we had like totally had a conversation with Saturn. And again, sorry, just a little bit like this, not too much. So what we have here, what Saturn is trying to show you during this Saturn retrograde season, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Moon, and the King of Swords. How are you living in the past? Pile number 4. There is a lot of watery moon, dreamy energy here. And you are kind of tied to something that happened long time ago. And I feel like you are rather closed off to your current life, to your now. And you are, see, the blindfold is here. So you're kind of looking back, and maybe you've been telling yourself like you will never love again. Like you had love before and you will never have it again. Check out pile number 3. There may be a message for you. Maybe it is a very specific, by the way, pile number 3 is triggering and specific, but I feel like there may be a message for you. For some of you, you may have lost somebody you loved, or you had love before and now you don't have it for some reason, or you feel like you don't have it, and you're looking backwards, you remember, and you're saying like, I will not have it. And like you don't want to look in your future, you don't want to see your now, because you don't like it. You're like, I might never have this love again. This is mostly about love. Can be different, not just romantic. You may have lost friends, you may have lost loved ones, family members, like and you're looking back and you're saying that you see your past as something that was much better than your future. This is kind of the main message here. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, you had love, you've lost somebody. For some of you, you may have lost somebody recently. For others, you have lost not once. Definitely check pile number 3. Yep. And you are stuck in the pain of loss. You've lost somebody you loved a lot. For some of you, it's a partner. Somebody who made you laugh, somebody who made you smile, somebody who made you active, somebody who made you kind of want to put yourself out there, and now you feel like you're abandoned, like you are defeated, like you will never have love or family or anything again. Well, I'm getting in my head like it's not true. You will not have that love that you had before again, but you will. Let's see more. I want to see more right away, because for now message is very consistent, and I feel like I'm getting like stuck, never love again, something like this. So you are very, very stuck on one moment. Maybe it was like the recent loss, but it was not the only loss. Maybe it's the recent loss, and you're like stuck in this moment, and you feel completely abandoned, completely alone, and you don't believe that you can ever be connected to somebody like that again, ever. Yeah, you feel like the world is punishing you. The world, karma, God is punishing you. And it's like, again, the words are being repeated over and over and over again, like no, never again, no more love, something like this. It's like a broken record. You're hurting a lot, pile number 4. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Seeing the true you. And I want one more card for this deck. Softly, the tender touch. There have been a lot of tears. And you're definitely holding on, because you feel like whatever was in the past, this is worthwhile, but your current situation, your future, it's not worthwhile to even look at it. So you're looking in this water energy, you're looking backwards. You're looking backwards, you're crying, and you feel like all the joy died with this loss. All the joy in your life was sucked out of you, out of your life. Sorry, I feel like this is mostly your energy, and again, because it's being repeated, like it's on repeat, it's like a broken record, and it shows that there is a lot of pain that you cannot process, but you're processing it, you're going through it softly, slowly, but you're going through it. But let's see what Saturn wants you to know during this retrograde. But for some of you, definitely check pile number 3. There is a message for you out there. You're a warrior. But by living in the past, you were kind of sucking the energy from your future. You will have joy. You will have joy if you allow it to happen, because you may stuck in avoidant reactions. You may get stuck and like avoiding people, avoiding like having the situation under control, not allowing anybody else into your life. I'm not just speaking about romantic love, please, no, because you may have the tendency, you may have lost not a romantic partner, it may have been a kid or a best friend or a relative you loved a lot, and the loss is big, it's tremendous, and by looking backwards, again, you're sucking energy from your future. But what universe and Saturn is trying to show you, that you need to go forward. There will be joy. There will be either there is a lot, this is the kid energy, maybe a new kid will enter your life, or you will have joy through kids. For some of you, through your students, maybe through your spiritual students, you will receive this joy in your life, because you were kind of made to shine to people. But again, please don't, maybe right away, some of you may feel like life is trying to get you out of your shell, like trying to scratch you out of your shell, because you are already presenting this like avoidant reaction. You better like hide from the world, hide from people, hide from your pain, hide from everything. But Saturn is trying to kind of push you towards the future. And again, as I was feeling with pile number 3, this period of time, you may on the contrary, from most people, start receiving good news, some inspiration, some things may start aligning for you that were not aligning for years. Like you've been trying to get a new job for years and it was not aligning. You've been trying to, I don't know, get in touch with somebody and now they will be resurfacing. You've been trying to buy a home or something and it will be happening for you right now. So some you are being shown, yes, you are being shown that you still can have a lot, that you still can have a lot of joy and can have a lot of success and can have a lot of things in life. And there is some kind of love coming your way. There is love coming your way. Love will enter your life. But for some of you, if pile number 3 is going to resonate with you, please remember, again, you totally will have love in your life. You just can't put, you cannot put it on the first place. You cannot make it your priority. Your priority will always be exploring your potential, learning, growing, and getting ready for how to say, for your next step, for your ascension. Because in your case, your spiritual journey is very important. It's very strong. And yeah, I want to see just a couple more cards. And even though joy and happiness and love is important. It's not your main priority this time. So yet again, yes, you will have love, you will have love, but guys, you may have a tendency to, how to say, to put your feelings on the pedestal, to put your feelings first, feelings to somebody you love, to somebody first, before your spiritual journey. And if you do this again, you will be tricking yourself, you will be kind of playing yourself, and then so love will enter your life, joy will enter your life, success is coming. You need to, if you turn your face around from your past into your future, there is a lot there, a lot to learn, a lot of spiritual knowledge, a lot of earthly success, and also love is coming your way. But you need to release this tendency to love somebody too much, because we also have the Empress in reverse. So you may have like motherly feelings, and again, like when you choose to love somebody, you put their needs first. So you may have a tendency for codependency. You put their needs first, and you forget about your life path, about your journey, about everything, and it's messing things up, because your life, your success, your joy, everything is very much connected with your spiritual journey. You are very spiritual, you are very much aligned with your journey. You are my high priestesses, high priests, and so on. So you know what I'm talking about. And again, guys, I'm not saying you cannot have love, you cannot have families, you cannot this, you cannot this. No, it's up to you. Of course it's up to you. But you need to understand that universe, karma, Saturn, like life, is teaching you how to not get overly attached to something. Loving somebody and obsessing over them, or being overly attached to them, not seeing your life without them, is too much. They're two different things, right? So when you're taking anything to the extremes, it becomes a poison, even love. Well, guys, this is what I have for you today. Pile number 4. Let me know what you think about this reading. I do value each like and comment that you give me. It takes just a moment from you, and it means so much to me. This is how you help this channel going. And if you want to make sure about your personal situation and you want to have a personal reading with me, the information how to get it is down below in the description box. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye.